Good morning, Talent Squad, and welcome to another VGC 2017 Live Team Builder featuring not really a Pokemon, but I guess it is again. But we are talking about the move Psych Up right now, and why I really like this team. I've been using quite a bit in my streams and whatnot. And I figured I'd share it with you guys because I've had, I wouldn't say success, but I've won a majority of my battles. I think I won all my games except for one last time. All my matches, best 2 out of 3. When I stream live to this team, and I think it's actually pretty damn good, especially if you play it right. But obviously there's a lot of good answers to this team, but if you play the game right, no matter what team you're using, you should be able to have a chance to win the game. So without further ado, my friends, let me explain this Psych Up Eevee team to you guys right now. So first of all, we have the physical wall Clefairy once again. Protect, Follow Me, Flamethrower, and the Moonblast. This thing is designed to, especially in the best 2 out of 3 format, it's to know or figure out if Kartana is sashed. Hit it with the flamethrower, hopefully. And if you do, and it's not sash, it will be dead. And that is absolutely amazing, to be honest. Killing Kartana for free with the stupid little Clefairy feels so good. I think I did it twice so far, and man, oh man, it feels friggin' great. Otherwise, it just sits there, it friend guards Eevee, makes its defenses 25% higher, I believe, or takes 25% less damage. And then it just goes Follow Me, redirects damage, and then every now and then you get the Moonblast, and then like a Garchomp, or a Persian, Pheromosa, Buzzwole, something with Teferi. So it's not too bad, man. It's really not that bad having this lovely little Clefairy on your team, man. Especially with Friend Guard. It's great. It's so good. I love it a lot. But, well, I shouldn't say it's so good, but it puts in work. It's a nice little solid mod. Then, of course, guys, Eevee's Ivies can always be found in the description down below for you. So don't forget to check that out. Check out the description, my friends. All that good information is always there for you. Next up, we have our first Psych Up Mon. That is going to be the Tapu Fini Protect, second Moonblast, Muddy Water. We already went over this Mon. This Mon is great. It's max HP, max with Sack. It's Psych Ups, or it gets chosen into with Baton Pass. Switch into with Baton Pass. Moonblast is Stab, Muddy Water is Stab, and that is basically enough said about this Tapu Fini. Nothing too crazy here. And that's that about Tapu Fini, man. Next up, we do have a switch on Muscles Glasses, the lovely Krookodile over here. Now, this team needed an actual solid physical attacker, or 2 actually, so that's why I have Krookodile remaining on this team right now. But instead of Rock Slide, we do have Fire Fang, because I want to deal with Kartana very well with this team, because Kartana is a pain in the ass, especially as a fighting Z move. It could easily take down Eevee, so I want to make sure I have my answers cut out for me. I'm ready to go against Kartana. So we have Fire Fang instead of Rock Slide now. Fire Fang also helps better against Celesteela and other Steel-type Pokemon that are immune to EQ, take that much damage from the EQ. Like Kartana doesn't take much from EQ. Celesteela is immune to it, obviously. Togedemaru, you're just going to EQ over Fire Fang unless you don't want to hurt your other Pokemon, which sometimes you don't. And then, what else is Fire Fang good against? Any random grass Pokemon, maybe like a Bulu, but you can just Power Trip Bulu. I think Power Trip would do more than, well, I don't know, +2, 5, I didn't calc that yet, but you get the point, guys. Fire Fang is there for situational purposes, while EQ, Power Trip is there for consistency. And then Protect, as always, to make sure we can keep the Pokemon alive, stall out Taunt on Eevee, stall out maybe Trick Room, because the team doesn't have a good answer against Trick Room anymore, but yeah, that's basically Krookodile right now. He's max HP, I mean, he's max speed, max attack. Sitrus Berry now over the Misty Seed, because Sitrus Berry was taking off our Persian, because Persian's no longer on the team, so Sitrus Berry is available, and now we give it to the Krookodile, who actually makes quite use of it, man. I like it a lot, especially at +2 defense. You get Sitrus Berry off, and you're just feeling good, man. It really rewards you for getting that +2 defense off, and when that berry goes off, your longevity is freaking obviously a lot longer, and it feels good, man. Sitrus Berry on Muscle Glasses like a lot. Otherwise, you can run a Life for it, but I don't want Life Orb on him. I think he's strong enough with Adamant Nature, and then at +2 attack. He has 185 attack. At +2, it becomes 370, so you're pretty damn solid. You're hitting pretty hard regardless. And then Power Trip, Oko's everything doesn't like resist it like a Muck. Even with a Muck, I almost killed a Muck yesterday in my stream, or my battles with a Power Trip, and that was with Intimidate, I believe, too. So it was like, it wasn't full Power Trip. I put Muck in the red, and then the berry brought it back up, and then I got Intimidated again, and I killed the next turn, but you get the point. Power Chip hurts really hard, and it's a great friggin' move for Krookodile. Obviously, it's Stab, and it's one of the only mons that can actually utilize Power Trip. So, that is that. Next up, we have Chimpy once again, the Eevee. Nothing crazy here. Same old jolly set. Protect, Baton Pass, Quick Attack, Last Resort. Nothing to say here. Eevee gets the Z move off, and then you decide who you want to go into. Fini, Krookodile, Metagross, or the Lele. Those are your options for the Eevee. Then we have a newcomer to the team that I actually really like a lot, my friends. We have Tapu Lele. And this is why we're not having Life Orb on Krookodile. We also have it on, that's because we have it on the Lele right now. Life Orb Lele hits so friggin' hard. I like it a lot. At level 50, I think your special attack is 200 exactly, so you're hitting, and then the terrain plus Life Orb, you're doing a lot. I think you're doing like 80% extra damage, because Life Orb is 30, I think terrain is extra 50%. I forgot how it works. I don't know how terrains work, to be honest. Don't quote me on that, but either way, you're doing a lot of damage. You're doing a lot of bonus damage while your terrain is up, as well as Life Orb on top of that. So it's pretty damn solid damage. Of course, your Moonblast will be stronger outside of Psych Up Z compared to Psych Up Z Lele, because you have 30% boost of Moonblast. And you get no Z move, obviously, because Eevee's going to be using Z move every time. So the Life Orb thing is the go-to move on this Pokemon. And of course, even outside of Eevee, this Mon can work out great. Say there's another Combine Fini. Say there's a, I don't know, a Pokemon you boost to something that can be useful for Lele. You can always Psych Up that Pokemon. Moonblast is going to hurt no matter what. Psychic's going to hurt no matter what. This set will live non-Life Orb Poison Jabs from Garchomp. Muck, I think, kills you. You don't want to be against the Muck anyway. But like Garchomp's Poison Jab, you will live. You'll live a Bulu Horn Leech, not a Woodhammer though. You will live like those strong physical attacks. We have that HP investment and defense investment as well on this Lele. As always, guys, like I said before, EVs and IVs in the description down below. Please give it a check out. What else we got going on with this Lele? I just love Psych Up. It's so good. It's so bulky when it gets the Psych Up off, even with no investment at all, because it's you basically double your defense with your defense. So, it's bulky. It is so bulky. I think it's a base 115 speed def, if not higher, which is a great base. And I think defense is 95, maybe a little bit less than 75. I don't know. Either way, it's not bad, but it's not great defensive wise. But when they get the Z move goes off on it, it feels phenomenal. And then being somewhat fast. I think you have 115 speed at level 50. You could easily Psych Up your own Pokemon, because you have speed in most things in the meta that isn't like fully speed invested for the most part. Because the meta is very slow, in my opinion. The very slow meta outside of a few Pokemon like, excuse me, like Garchomp. The occasional Arcanine is not bulky. Golduck, maybe Pheromosa, things like that. Coco, obviously. But most mons are pretty slow, so 115 speed isn't horrendous. You can definitely outspeed things before Psych Up. And then Psych Up the stat changes, and then just live and just do so much damage with your terrain. It feels, with the terrain up and everything, no priority, it feels great. Also, that's another thing, with terrain, Eevee can't be fake outed. Prankster Pokemon can't taunt Eevee. And what else? You prevent all kinds of E-speeds, bullet punches, and vacuum wave if you ever see that from like Okari or something. And what else is priority in this meta right now? I don't really think anything really gets Mach Punch, but you get the point, man. Terrain Lele also helps protect the Eevee. And then if you're really feeling zesty, you just go Eevee Lele, Z, Eevee Eevium Z, and then Psych Up that turn. Like if you feel like Lele is completely safe, you don't have to worry about protecting her and whatnot. Any of these Pokemon can do that have Psych Up, but it's really good, guys. This team I want you guys to try. I'm gonna probably put the maybe I'll put the QR code for this team. I'm not sure, but obviously, you guys, at least try to Showdown. This team is a lot of fun. And then Amon, I absolutely love on this team. It's so nice to have Metagross on this team. Metagross is a physical attacker that gets Psych Up that cannot be intimidated. That is key. That is huge. That is phenomenal. With a Psychic Seed, your speed def is very high. It makes it makes up for the low base speed def, which is a low, but it makes up for your lower speed def. At level 50, it's at 110 right now. With the Psychic Seed going off, it's gonna go to 165, I believe. And then with and then on top of the ZV boost into you, or the Psych Up and everything, you are good to go, man. Like, oh, it feels so good. And then you get an attack boost on top of that. Oh, it's nice, man. It is nice. It is nice. Ideally, take out Krookodile for something that also has Psych Up. But I wanted the Stab ground type. I wanted to Intimidate as well on this team. And Krookodile is nice, because against Coco, it seems a little bit of problems. Coco could obviously take on Fini, outspeeds the Lele, even though I get my terrain up. But it's not really that good against Metagross, but I just wanted like a nice solid ground type for this team. So he is there for now. Maybe I'll switch off Krookodile for something else, but right now Krookodile is here, and then Metagross, man. even if I just lead these two, or like not lead these two, but like lead Eevee and the Lele, they go Poison Jab or something. I bring the Metagross, I go the Z Boost. Lele obviously is, Metagross obviously the Poison. The next turn I could just go for I could go for Psych Up and then Baton Pass out of that. It's so good, man, so good, so freaking good. I love it so much. When Metagross gets the +2s all around, it's a great feeling, man. Just try it out. Also, another thing about Metagross is that he's EV'd. I think he has 140 something HP. I don't know exactly what it is, but once he's at +2, EQ from Garchomp is a 3-shot, if not more, depending on the Garchomp spread. But if it's not Life Orb, EQ is gonna 3-shot you, so you can just sit there and destroy Garchomp. Obviously, Zen Headbutt gets a boost in the terrain as well from Lele. That's always solid. Otherwise, you want to Meteor Mash most of the time, unless Zen Headbutt is better when the terrain is up against things like, I don't know, most Pokemon. Zen Headbutt is better against the terrain being up. Otherwise, you want to Meteor Mash. But you guys pretty much differentiate when you use Meteor Mash and Zen Headbutt yourself. So, I don't need to tell you that. But what you guys do need to do is please go test the team out. I'm going to put the showdown, spread and whatnot all down below for you guys. Please test it out. It is a phenomenal, amazing team. I love it a lot. And when it's played right, it puts in the work, guys. So, as always, I'm Mr.Talent, you're the glorious Talent. I'm going to go play this team right now. Show you guys it, put my money where my mouth is. Show you guys this team live in battle. And then, until then, my friends, I'll catch you next time. I will see you for the live battling. And if you enjoyed this video, show us a little like button down below. I'd appreciate that. And I'll see you for live battling.